sacrifices. A little one for the money, two
Here I am knocking on your door with the metronome. We're at our guitar part 3 of arpeggios, and I'm just checking the metronome because, as we've always talked about, that's like a big important thing. So it seems to be going pretty good. Oh, and now the metronome's turned into the YouTube commercial, which I can skip. Okay, so we're in part 3, everybody, of the. Let me just turn this off a second. Part 3 of arpeggios, because it just got so good that I wanted to finish it. And so basically, we went through the figures 1 and 2. And so what we're going to learn today, we were going all the way up and down the neck. We're connecting. We're talking about the strings of the guitar as being like E street, low, and then high E street. Then we have the next street, which is A, and then D, and then G street, B street, and E street. And so we're working with these ideas of the streets, and we're working with the ideas of the numbers of the notes in the scale. Okay, so we're going to be really putting all of that together and just keep doing that, and we're doing it over really simple forms. So we're gonna continue on our forms, and I'll show you what they look like again. We're going to review them. There's position 1 and 2. And I'll show it to you right now. Gabriel, please, position 1 and 2. There it is. So basically, we're just moving from G to D to C to D, and then we do another position. So the first 4 chords are position 1. And so we talked about this, and we're using the. Let's show we're using the caged chords. So show those, Gabe, real quick. The caged forms. And so there they are. You got the C form. We're using that a lot. We're using that A form. And then what we're using is this E form. And it's like used so much in everybody's music. And then we're also using this D form. We're using we're using almost every one except the G form. But what we're doing, we're combining the C and the D. So I got this C right here. Okay. And it's like 1, 3, right? Starting red, the first red note you see, that's the C note. And where are we at? We're on the A street. We talked about the numbers of the scale. 8 numbers. 1 and 8's the same thing. And so between 7 and 8, there's a half step, and between 3 and 4 is a half step. And all these little intervals on the guitar. It's actually in Portuguese, they even call these things casas. So there's like a house. So I'm on the 3rd house. So if I go to the 3rd house on A Street, I'm on an A. Now we also talked about in music, all we do is we got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it starts over again. So if I'm on an A, and in this scheme of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, there's a half step between between B and C and E and F. So you know these two things, E and F, B and C half step, 3 and 4, 7 and 8. And you got just about everything. And so what we're going to do is just going to keep going over the same thing, only making our connection with the guitar bigger. You know, just like, so that, and if you're learning a B.B. King lick, you know, where it's like... That's a real BB start off. So he just goes 5, 6. Or you slide up to 1. And so this is going to all make more sense. 5, 6 of the G scale. You know, T-Bone Walker, Stormy Monday. Call Stormy Monday. So Tuesday's just as bad. 5, 6. So anyway, 3. So we're learning about. So we're using these 4 forms, and we're learning that this D. So when I take this C, whoop, I can move it up. So I'm on the C. I can move it up to a D. So I got the same form as the C, but it comes up to here, and then I put my fingers here, and then I got that D form that's on the end. Okay, see it? So we're using all these forms. And what we're going to do, so now I'm going to show you position 1 and 2. Let's go back to position 1 and 2. So basically, this first position is G. It's just it's just the E thing, only it's just these 3 notes. So you have your E, caged E right here. And then these 2 strings are open. So you move the caged E up to a G. But I'm only going to play these, just these 3. So it's G, 1, 3, 5. So here I am on the G, D Street. So how can I prove that this is a G? Well, I'm on the D Street. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, let's go up by, let's use the letters. So we go D, and so where's the half steps? E and F, B and C. So we go up to the next E. That's a whole step up. Okay. And then so D, if we're in the key of G, D is the 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So G, that's the 5th note of G. So we're on the 5th note, and we just go 5 to 6, whole step, 6 to 7, whole step, and 7 to 8, half step. 8. D, F sharp, G. So that is a G. And so you know, moving up D Street, D, E, that's F, but that doesn't have a skeleton work. 5s. So here we go with G again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7. So we have this G. So in this form, so this 5th house on the G Street is a G. I mean, the D Street's a G. So that's a G. And you're just going to kind of do this enough times when you got it. And in this form, you always have 1, 3, and 5. So 1, G, 1, 2, 3, okay? And then 4. So 1, 3, 5. So we have a G. And then we're going to go down and we're going to play this, just the middle 4 notes. And so what this is, right here, this is that D. So this is a D chord. So we're going to kind of really learn this, where these notes are. It's like 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1. So we're going to learn how to play these and know what they are. And we have a rhythm we worked on too. We're counting. It's like 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and. You hold out this 3rd note for 2 16th notes. We talked about that in the last. So if you want to know about all the parts 1 and 2, they're here. Just go to follow the instructions on the channel right here. Or if you're just on Instagram, the best way to really keep track of these signing up for the classes is you go over to YouTube and our YouTube channel, and it shows you how to sign up. But if you're on Instagram, all you got to do is send us a DM and write the word. What do you write there? What's the word? The English keyword, Gabe? Do you even know what it is? It's just write music, or write lesson. That's what you write. You write lesson send a message. Put the words lesson, and there it is. You just get automatically a path to sign up, and it's free. And then you get all these diagrams that we're using, MP3s, charts, lyrics, all kinds of stuff. And then also you'll just be notified. You just ring the bell if you're on YouTube, and you'll be notified when my class is every Tuesday, and it's live. So you can come here. If you find me, just come here and say, okay, what's the deal? So what do you mean by one E and or how we count that? Those are 16th notes. So we explained that, but I'll review it with you. But it's like one E and a 2 E, 3 and a 4 E, 1 E and a 1 E and a 1 E. So you just hold the last note for 2/16. So it's one. So it's 1 E and a 1 E and a 1. So it comes down. So my foot comes down 1 E and a 2 E, and we're dividing up the quarter notes because I'm counting in quarter notes. Quarter notes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and I'll do it even slower. Let's see how fast my metronome is. Yeah. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. You can find this metronome as an 80 beats per minute metronome. If you want to put an African soca beat on, it's fun to play with too. But for right now, we'll do that. Do it with the metronome. 1 E and a 2 and a 3. Okay. So that's the first half of position 1. Okay. Now, so. So we're going to learn what all these things mean. So this next G, it's kind of like it's this top part of a D. You don't have the whole D chord, but it's the G form. So I'll prove it to you. I'm going to go walk down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. B is the third note in the G scale. I'm in G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I'm on the B street, but I'm in the 6th house, so that's an E. It's the same as this note. F sharp. So I have a G chord up here. And what's really cool is there's a lot of songs, like there's a Rolling Stone song. I think it starts with. So I'll just turn this off for a second. So anyway, the relationship between this all this stuff is so cool. So this is like a G, and then you got the 5. You have D. That's a 5 chord. This is like a 1, 4, 5 progression. Chord progressions are like the chords, they come from the scale. So we have a G scale. G is 1. You walk up the scale. G, 1. Or we'll just go up to G street. Here's the G street. Let's go up to G scale. Here I am at the beginning. G street on the 3rd string. So I go 1. So 1, 2. So up here. And by the way, we're going to talk about this also today. Where can you move? Or maybe I need to move. Let me see. I'll make more. Let's see which way I need to go. Let me go this way. Hang on. I got to move my SPT out of the way, my front pedal. I'll do it. Because if I don't do this, I'll mess up the whole camera thing. And then the amazing camera angles. So I moved over. Oh, wait. Yeah. I want to go this way more. So let's bring my mic over. Okay, yeah, I just want to see this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I want to be able to see the. So see these two dots right here as we move up the neck. Okay. See these two dots? Well, this is the same as the top of the neck. There's that third dot. Okay, this is really important. This third dot, when you're getting up to the top of the neck and you're doing all this high up the neck stuff, this dot above the double dots is the same as, listen to it, you'll hear it. It's a G, and down here. So I'll go up the G scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. This is a real important thing to know because we're going to be working on that today. So we got this first position. So I'm at this third dot. I can go to the third dot up here. It's not the third dot anymore, but it's the same. It's the G dot. And what it is, it's actually the 15th fret. 5, because this is 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's a really good idea to kind of get an idea that this is 15, and then 16, 7. So, whoops, I'm at 15, and then, I'm on my tiptoes. 15, 16, 17, and then you got 19. Whoops. So it's 15, 17, 19. Just like so. So you can play the same thing. We'll get to that later, but this is one of the kind of stuff we're going to be working on for the rest of today. So let's do the first thing again. I'll put the metronome on. We already learned this. And that's why we had part 3, because I want to get to this 5th position. Okay, so let's see. So now we're going to go up to the next one and then it's just really easy. This is this A shape. Only it's way up. It's up here at the D. It's almost like Mark Knopfler just. It's like. And then those licks to down by Sultan of Swing. Uh-oh, here comes another ad. Metronomes have ads. Okay, but so look at it. It's really cool. You just go from this G and then D, C, G. Okay. Now we're going to do the whole first position. Okay, now we're going to go, we worked on the 3rd and 4th position, so can you go to the 3rd and 4th position for me, Gabriel? Please, 3rd and 4th. Okay, so what that is, and it's kind of like the same thing you learned. Now we're way up here, and what we are, it's interesting. When you play just nothing on those first 3 chords, you got a G, and you move up here to the double dots, 12th, whoops. It's a G. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play the D form. And this is a really cool form too. You know, it's like the Beach Boys. You just like. You just hear that in all kinds of music. So what's it? Here I am again in this big old town. It's too far away from me. So you're learning all that stuff. So here we are up on this G. So you're going to the C. Okay, pretty cool, huh? And then the next one, we go way up here to, we're gonna, now remember we talked about that little dot. So we go up to the, so here we are up again at this G, only instead of being on this one way down here. And this time, we're not gonna do this. Remember we did this, we did it down here when we did the whole thing. We're gonna just do that little part that we did for the other G. So we're gonna go G, this is a D. And then, but for the C, we do a really cool thing. But let's go into this. So we know why this is a G. So now, let's see. Can you go ahead and give me just a full wide shot? Okay, then we can go back to this chord. I mean, a full tight shot, I mean. So we got this tight shot. And so here I am with this, the same as when I was up here. Only you did the whole thing. Then you went to the C. Then you went up to this G. And why is this a G? Because it's just a D. This note is down here. It's like this whole thing that we did before. So this is your G, because this is a G note. Now we're going to go up here. We go our G. And what we got that D. Only we have this part of the lower half. So we have this like our C form. Let's go back to the caged chords. Oh, we're still doing good. I'm going to be able to explain this all to you. So we got this C form. And then see that on the other end, we got a D. So we take this C thing. Whoop. We're going to move it up. C. So where's a D if this is a C? Remember, we have all the notes are whole steps except for what? B and C and E and F. So when I move up a whole step, I get a. So I have a. Now you don't have to. Now you learn how to. You did this when we did the first thing. And by the way, we talked about this in the other class. So we put the metronome on really slow. You can think of 80 BPM as slow. Let's think of it as slow. So we go like real slow. Play it slow till you can get it perfect. Okay? So we got that D. Okay, now I can just take this finger off and just play these middle ones. And that's what I did. It's a D note. So I go up the D string till I get to a G. Well, let's find out where that, let's just go up our notes. So D to E is a whole step. E to F is a half step. And then where's G? E, F, G, that's a whole step up. So there is our, so we take this whole form up, this D form, D cage up to here. And now we got a G. And then we just add this note. So let's go back to 3 and 4 position. So there it is. So, but we're way up here here now. We're at the 15th fret, and then we go. Now we are gonna combine. We're gonna take this A form. So remember when we went G, D. That's the A form. C. Oh, look at the C. Now remember I said that first dot and the second dot are just kind of like represented here, and then we move up. There's the first dot, and there's the second dot. So there's that C. Okay, let's go back into the tight shot. Tight shot. So this is just like this third dot down here, up here, just like this one, C. But what we're gonna do in this position, we're just gonna take these two notes, and then what I did is I'm gonna go up and grab this C note up here. Now, why is that a C note? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a C up here. So you're gonna go. So let's just practice that. We're in the this commercial's in D. Okay, skip. Back to that. So anyway, and so what I would do is doing in D. You can do that up here and see. So back here. And so why is that? That's the kind of your box for the pentatonic, but it's C. So you go. Isn't that cool? So that's the fourth position. Now we're gonna so you kind of, now why is that? Well, I'll tell you why. We're just gonna go right here because we want to get to know our guitar, right? So here we are in the E string right here. Top string E. Then we go. What's up? So I'm in an E. So what's the next note up? What's an F? Because it's a half step. Now, how do I get to a G? It's a whole step. Everything else is, only other time I'm going to get to a half step is when I get to a B. So it's E, F, G is a whole step. So I'm in the G house on the E Street. And then check this relationship out. So we got that A. We got this A chord. Part of the G, the A word. So here I am on the A. So I'm here. I'm going up to E Street again. E, F, G, A, B. Now, where's C at? It's a half step up. So I got the C chord. So I go, and I got the same thing up here. So I go. It sounds like a. And so, and by the way, not that many people know how to do these African arpeggios, and they're just like you. They can be your friends because you have this class. It's like you're gonna you sign up and you get like the directions to come and find this thing, and you can come back next Tuesday and ask me any question you want. So the last little thing, we're going to go to position 5, and this one is really cool. So let's do it. Let's go to position 5, and it goes now. It's gonna go all the way up. We did this before, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. So we're gonna go up to a G. All the way to the top of the guitar. So see these chords? So where I'm at the top. I'm all the way at the top here, because that's the see there where it says the 19th fret? So I'm like right on the 19th fret. It's that third little ball, just like you got the 3 balls above right here. That's 1, 2. You got the third ball right there. Well, you got another third ball right above these double dots, and I'm right on it, right on this third ball, and I'm on the G string, and set. So it's like this. Now it's just like in the cage D, but instead of I'm just getting this note up here, so I can do this. I'll just like when we did this, I can go. So we're going up here. So this is just a G. So it's like. It's a G, okay? So you have 2 like D's, and then you got a G. Otherwise, you have a B. The metronome. I guess I better.
Essa conversa é com você, advogado. Deixe de usar chat generalista. Vou te apresentar hoje na
Go away. Well, anyway, where's the here? Oh, we gotta wait for the. We have to wait for the.
prática. Como é jurídico aí, na sua plataforma do chat jurídico, ele pode te ajudar em momentos de difícil, que é justamente.
Here's our 80 metronome. Okay, so here we are up at the top. So this is the last one. And what's really cool is that then you have your G here. Because remember, you had it, so then you got your D here. But we are going to and then for the C, okay, they're gonna get it's a little weird, but I can't read. I don't have that. My guitar doesn't go up that high. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move down here, just like we did the, just like we did it. So we go, just like we did the A and we did the G and we did a D like that. So we're gonna go up here. So we're gonna do the C. So we're gonna go and then back to the D. So we go. Whoop. Try doing it without looking. Now this, so you got 2 notes. When you go to the D, it's like you're like it's on the same string. You go. So, and then we're just gonna move down to the C. We'll do it really slow. Go on the tight shot, Gabe. So this last one goes like this. So we're on the G. 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 1. Oop. You know what? Never go faster than you can go. So perfect. So it's like. So I'd have to like find like a maybe a let's see about that's too fast, 40, not too slow, 80. I'm looking at all kinds of metronomes. I'm looking for like a I want to see a 50. I'll try this one. This is gonna be really slow. 3, 4. So like a 46 I found. So I just 4. And so that's how you do it. So now you know how to get through. Go away now. That's how you get through all these. Let's go back to the me wide now. So that's how you go, or me, yeah. So that's how you get through all these. You do it with the metronome that's really slow enough, and you get them perfect, and you just go all the way up to the next. So you go. And we remember that this one. We're back here. And so that kind of like takes you in a way, and when you do it, it takes you on a trip through your whole guitar neck, and it's the same chords. It's these forms that you can be using all the time. So anyway, stay tuned in. Next week we're going to be here. Pop in and ask me any questions you may have, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys, okay? So let me just see if I can find a better metronome beat.
Sentiu esse cheirinho
Anyway,
no ar?
I'm trying to play along with the commercials.
Limpeza e cuidado vindo da Pet Love. Aqui você encontra tudo para deixar.
Okay, so we'll see you guys next week. Here I go.